Mary Rice, the Environmental Education Coordinator here at Spring Valley, and today we're standing listening to the children playing at Bison's Bluff. And with me is Monica Harris from the Schaumburg District Public Library. Did I get that right?
Schaumburg Township District Library. It's a long name.
It sure is, and every time I put it in my computer, I do it wrong. I'm so glad they have these little things that save the URLs for me. So tell me a little bit about your role over there and how do you play into what we're doing here today at Spring Valley?
So I am the executive director at the Schaumburg Township District Library, which means that I get the pleasure of working with a lot of different people in our community as they come in for library services and programs. What's exciting about this is this allows us to follow our mission of providing creative opportunities for recreation and play with the people who are best at that in our community, which is our park district. We're so excited to be partners in this project and to allow us to share things about early literacy through this StoryWalk program so people can share both a love of the outdoors and a love of books at the same time.
Well, Monica, you and I were kidding a little while ago about the fact that I spend most of my life here at Spring Valley at my desk and behind my computer. So I'm going to ask a question that I probably should know the answer to. Have you done this Storytime Walk at any other place in the Schaumburg Township?
Well, so story walks like this have been all over the country in all 50 states, but this is our first time getting the opportunity to bring it to the community. So we're really excited to do it and to do it here at Bison's Bluff, which is such a great location.
Well, that even makes me doubly excited. I was doing a little research myself about the Storytime Walks, and I saw they're in all 50 states and all kinds of countries and things, and I thought, wow, this is fantabulous. So you chose us as a recreation site, and we're pretty excited about that ourselves, especially with the inauguration of Bison's Bluff. So what exactly is a Storytime Walk?
Well, the idea is to have each page of a picture book at a different location, so you can walk from one picture book page to another and read the story as you go. So you get a little exercise and you get to read a story at the same time.
And how did we pick these books?
Well, our wonderful youth services director, Amber Creger, is going to share more about how they chose the books that they chose, but both of them are about connecting children with nature.
Gee, I wonder how that fits with Spring Valley. It couldn't be more perfect now, could it? And of course, I had a little to do with the picking of those books, but I'm excited about them. So did you actually take the book and take it apart to put it out here, or did you copy it, or how do you do that?
Yeah, it's really interesting that is part of how these story walks come together, is we actually remove a page and make it safe for all weather by laminating it and making some other pieces available to it. But we do actually use a picture book that we purchase and make sure is available for this purpose.
And so the idea then would be that parents and children walk as a group around here and the parent reads it to the child?
That's right. Or maybe a child, who is ready to read can read it themselves to the parent. But yeah, absolutely, for families to share these stories together in a new setting.
And because it's here at Spring Valley, and I suppose if it was anywhere, it's another free activity that we in Schaumburg offer to the residents.
Absolutely right. How great that we can offer so many opportunities for learning that are absolutely free to our residents and community. Well, I just wanted to let people know that our summer challenge also just launched yesterday, which is sort of a summer learning and reading program. So anybody that wants a chance for another great free activity they can do over the summer and connect with their community around all kinds of learning experiences should come and visit us at any of our locations.
He quickly worked his way into your lives as a swing holder, a target, third base, hiding place, and a jump rope turner. At parties, or when Adam and Lindsay started getting crushes on the Simon kids next door. And it wasn't always easy, standing tall through the snowstorms in the winter. There was a lot of snow there, didn't they?
Now I'm here with Amber Creger from the Schaumburg Library, and she's the one who came to Spring Valley and initiated this program with us. So I'd like to ask her all sorts of questions about it. So Amber, tell us what you think about the story time, and how did the Schaumburg Library get involved in it?
So it's been one of my dreams to partner with an awesome park district to put on a story walk for the community. It's something that I really think they'll enjoy, and who doesn't like to walk and read books?
Actually, could be a little dangerous, but okay, I'll buy it. I'll buy into it. So how did you first hear about this type of thing?
It was with other youth directors across the state. We have networking groups, and other libraries were doing it. I'm like, that sounds like a really awesome program. And I knew you guys were doing Bison's Bluff, and I knew your space was fantastic with all the prairie trails, and I thought it would be a pretty good fit.
And looking at the prairie today, doesn't it live up to all your expectations?
It is, with all these blooming flowers, it is gorgeous.
We think so. So tell us about this book that's out today.
So our first book is Our Tree Named Steve. And in this book, we chose it because it's about a family who decides to build a house. And they're building it in a forest area. And the family falls in love with this tree. Right? And so the kids are like, it's, the baby, of course, is like, the tree, can't say tree because she's 2, but she can say Steve. And so they nicknamed the tree Steve. And they end up falling, it's the story of this family's love for the tree and how they grow with it over the ages. And then, what role it plays in the family. So this particular book will be up for the month of June. And then in July, we'll be having another book by Peter Brown.
And can you share the name?
I believe it's The Curious Garden.
Ooh, that sounds really good, especially even now with all the flowers that we've planted in Bison's Bluff. And by then, if you think the prairie's good today, wait till you see it then. It's going to be fantastic. So tell us something more about the Storytime Adventure and how long it took you to get it started. Did you have trouble getting a buy-in from the library or a buy-in from a recreation center or anything?
Everyone really was excited when I called over here and talked to Dave Brooks. He was like, you know what, that sounds really interesting and something that's right. The idea, what you need to do is see what each other's mission is going to be, right? So if you have similar missions and goals, then the program's going to take off. So luckily, we were able to find some equality. I totally don't know what I'm saying at this point, so
it kind of work. Yeah, our goals are aligned, and they really are. I mean, recreation and leisure and all of that, there's so many different ways. We're trying to build healthy bodies, healthy minds, the ability to read and all that kind of good stuff. So how many pages are these books? Are there a lot of stops along the way? Is there more than one page at a stop, or how does that work?
So they're double spread, so that means there are 16 stops on this particular journey. So there are 32 pages in a normal picture book.
If I said I was excited, would that be okay? I'm just a great big kid with a lot of gray hair up here, but I can't wait to read the book. Before we turn to somebody else, is there anything else you want to share with people about the Storytime Walks?
Come out and see it. I hope you have as much fun as we had putting it together.
And this time I'm here with the public. Big public and little public. So I can ask you right off the bat, what is your name and our little participant's name?
Yes, my name is Diane, and what is your name?
Avery.
Avery, is this your first time coming to Bison's Bluff?
This actually is her second time, but we've never seen it this busy.
This is the beginning of summer.
Yes.
So the earlier you get here, the better it's going to be, so to speak. Okay. So when were you here last?
We were here when it just opened. Yes. So it was very interesting to see all the activities that are here. And it's a very unique park. We've never seen anything like this before. So she's still little, and I see that the older children are really taking advantage of it, but there's something here for everyone.
Actually, this morning as I drove in, I was thinking mostly I see little ones here. So this is unusual because the big ones are out of school.
Yes.
Avery, do you like Bison's Bluff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you play in it?
Yes.
And guess what? We have something new today.
Yes.
We have people here from the Schaumburg Library,
Yes.
which is a little bit easier for me to remember to say rather than its full name.
Well,
and we
here.
Oh, really?
Yes, we're avid fans of Storytime on Fridays at the library. And so I noticed it in the brochure that you're having StoryWalk. And so I thought this was going to be ideal for Avery on such a beautiful day.
Fantastic. We're so glad you came, and we hope you enjoy the story that they picked for
Well, I'm just so glad that you offer this service for us.
Thank you for visiting with us today. It's an absolutely glorious day. I'm facing the prairie this time, and it's in full glorious bloom. And throughout the summer, every 2 weeks, different flowers will be blooming. So be sure to come out, bring your children here to enjoy Bison's Bluff, to look at the beautiful flowers, and to walk this exciting new trail that was put out by the Schaumburg Library, the Storytime Trail, A Tree Named Steve. Thanks for coming. We hope to see you soon.